Update, the World Cup absolutely did not book out my Airbnb property. There was no boom in demand. Hiking my prices didn't result in any crazy bookings or profits. It was all cap. I even seen a news broadcast that hotel bookings are down for FIFA. So I've been talking to other property managers and Airbnb owners, and they're all experiencing the same exact thing. So between Trump being the president and ICE locking everyone up.
Well. Listen, I tried to forewarn you. I tried to let you know it wasn't going to end the way you thought it was going to end. Listen, I'm all for everybody making money, but thinking that this was a good idea to buy Airbnb just for the World Cup. Oh man, it's foolish at best.
Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you? It was just a matter of time.
Listen, and then to blame it on the government and ICE and listen, I get it. But didn't you know that information before you bought the Airbnb? I mean, listen, this was happening before. So you decided with all that information and all that research, you said, this is it. I'm going to make tons of money.
Get money.
But I decided, you know what? This is a good time to do an update video on this. Listen, I did a video before where I said, guys, don't do this. This is a horrible idea. You're going to lose money. Your property's going to go in foreclosure. You're not going to get the windfall that you think you're going to get, because if Americans aren't going to pay for the ridiculous prices, then what makes you think that foreigners will? Listen, you need to watch this video, guys. You need to watch it, because you're going to see how making impulse decisions on greed, on money, thinking you're going to become a millionaire. Look, it's hilarious. My name is Orlando. Welcome to the channel, guys. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. It really does help out the channel. We're trying to get to 200,000 subs. I cannot get there unless you guys hit that subscribe button. So if I give you any value, please hit that sub button for me. Also, too, you know what I'm about to say. I have a newsletter. It's completely free. How can you beat it? We talk about the same things we talk about here, but in greater detail. You will love it, guys. Go ahead and sign up ASAP. And then on top of that, if you need any type of financing that deals with commercial properties or investment properties, I am your guy. I've been a lender for 20 years. 20 years, and I can assist you with that. That information is in the pinned comment in the description, guys. Let's jump straight to it. Remember, guys, way back before the World Cup started, I did a video and I told you guys, listen, I know you think you're gonna make a bag, right? You think you're gonna make millions of dollars. You think I'm gonna go ahead and kill it. And you guys bought these expensive Airbnbs. You didn't mind overpaying for them. You know why? Because you said you were gonna get the money back. You said that you were gonna get the money back.
How's that working out for you?
Now that we got like 4 games left in the World Cup, I just decided, let's go ahead and take a look at these guys and see if they made any money. Let's see what these guys are saying now. Did they make the bag? Spoiler alert, they did it. You heard the lady in the beginning. She just told you. She said, it was all cap. She said, they misled us. She said, I can't believe it. Like, I don't know what happened. They just didn't come. Well, man, I think it probably has something to do with, let's say this together. Let's say this all together. Price. You know, you guys are charging double what a hotel. Listen. You don't need to hear it from me. I've already said it. Let's hear it from someone else.
The Airbnb hosts have lost the plot. The Airbnb hosts have actually lost the plot, because what do you mean the World Cup started 1 week ago, okay? And there were friendlies before that. So tourists have been arriving in the US for weeks. And I'm still seeing Airbnb hosts getting on here confused about the fact that their units are not booked. You are charging thousands and thousands of dollars for the most mid place that I have ever seen, and you're still on top of that charging hundreds of dollars for a cleaning fee when guests still have to do the dishes, take out the garbage, do the laundry, sweep, no parties allowed, no extra guests allowed, no pets allowed. I can stay in a hotel room where I get free breakfast, where I get 24-hour reception service. I get a clean room and fresh sheets every single day. I get a bunch of extra amenities, and I can do so for the same price that you are listing your Airbnb for. The competitive edge of Airbnb was the pricing, right? Because you could stay in someone's home, you're not getting all of these amenities that hotels offer, but you are getting usually a cheaper price, right? But that is no longer the case, and people have been saying for a long time that as soon as Airbnbs get more expensive than hotels, they're gonna go back to hotels. And there is absolutely nothing confusing about that, because there is no longer any competitive edge to a lot of these Airbnbs because they're way more expensive than a hotel would be. They offer way less amenities, and you as a guest have to do way more just to stay there. And I'm not even talking about all Airbnbs as a whole, because I promise you that the Airbnb hosts that are actually listing their Airbnbs for fair pricing, offer good amenities, and have good service, they are booked and busy. We told y'all that was gonna happen, so I'm not really sure what's confusing about that.
I mean, she ain't lying. I mean, let's be real. We did try to tell you guys. I did try to forewarn you. It seems like everybody was. They were telling you guys, listen, I know you guys are being greedy, but if we can't pay it, and we normally will pay those higher prices, but you know, based on what the economy's doing right now, people have changed their minds. So what makes you think? What makes you think a team from Thailand? What makes you think fans from Mexico? What makes you think all these fans coming from worldwide, they're gonna pay these ridiculous prices? And here's the funny thing. The prices that you guys were already expensive for us, you guys tripled them.
Oh! Oh, beautiful!
Now you're getting mad at customers. Oh man, listen, you guys always just talking bad about us. Oh, you. Nobody. Did you hear what the lady said at the beginning? Nobody wants to work for you. No one wants to clean up your house.
No! No! No!
You're paying 2 times over the normal hotel rate. 2 times the normal hotel rate. And you're telling me I gotta clean? I got rules?
Yeah, I heard that. That's corny.
Tell me where that makes sense. So you thought that when people from other countries come, they're gonna say, these Americans, they don't know how good they have it. Let us pay 3 times more and show them. Is that what you thought? You know what they did? They went straight to hotels. They went straight to hotels. You know why? They were cheaper.
Yeah.
And I know. You know what hosts tell me, Airbnb? Orlando, everything you talk about is about money. You're so focused on the money. You're so always, well, aren't you? Let's have a eye-to-eye conversation. Isn't that what this is about? Didn't you get into this for the money? So then when I mention money, just because you're not making the money and because you made a bad decision, now all of a sudden, let's not talk about money. Let me guess. You're doing it for the love of the game. But let me get it straight. I know. So I heard you in the back. Listen, I know there's some doubters here. I know there's some Airbnb hosts here that are mad. But I heard you. You said, Orlando, that's a cool story, but that's only happening in Atlanta. That's not happening anywhere else. You're cherry picking the videos again, man. You're choosing only one area, and you're not telling us this is not happening everywhere. Well, listen, I'm super happy that you brought this up. Let's go ahead and go to Miami.
Exactly 1 month ago, my friend told me, man, bro, my Airbnb is about to be booked for the World Cup. Here, come here for a second. Now he's asking me a month later if anybody wants to take over the lease. And with an Airbnb in downtown Miami, that's a beautiful spot. How is he not doing well for the World Cup? Oh, yeah, I forgot. Maybe it's because you tried charging $700 a night with no parking. Then had to drop it all the way down once people started booking. And this is why it's hard to be a small business owner. You can't charge what you need. You have to charge what it's worth. People aren't stupid, and there's tons of hotel options in the Miami, South Florida area. I hope this is the lesson to everybody in basic business economics, saying you can't just buy into the hype and price gouge. It doesn't work like that.
Did you hear what the guy said? And he was wrong on that. And maybe it was just a slip of the tongue. But they do not need that price. Let me just be honest. You just said price gouging. Price gouging isn't need. Let's get that straight. Price gouging, by the name, isn't a necessity. Let's be real on that. You don't need to charge $1,300 a night. $1,300 a night, Kansas City.
What the f*** is this?
Where are we staying in Kansas, Missouri for that price? It better be a castle. I better be underneath a hidden secret city underneath Missouri for that price. I better get a meeting with Messi right after I book out. That's the only way I'm paying $1,200. $1,200 for an Airbnb in Kansas City, Missouri. Now, I know some of you guys are like, Orlando, listen, we don't rent from Airbnb. That's just not something that we do. We have always been a hotel guest because we understand that Airbnb is going to charge over. They're going to charge ridiculous price. You get more amenities at hotels. You can use your points. They're not going to be on top of you talking about rules for this, that, and the other. They understand that they're running a hospitality business. Fact. And see, that makes sense because you wouldn't understand what the rules are. You would understand why everybody's saying, I don't want to go to this place called Airbnbs, because you never stayed in one, so you don't understand the rules. You don't understand the amount of money that they're asking. You don't understand why people are upset. Let me go ahead and show you what these hosts are asking. The rule set. Remember, you're coming into this place for your vacation. You're going to go see the World Cup. You want to chill and relax, and these are the rules.
My Airbnb rules as a host for almost 1 year. The number one rule I have for my Airbnb is no shoes on my carpet. I let every guest know that if you wear shoes on my carpet and I can see the foot tracks, like it's dirt, it's something crazy going on. Because my carpet is really clean. You know what I'm saying? Before y'all say anything, my carpet is very clean in my Airbnb. And I would hate for somebody to have on worker boots and step on my carpet and mess my carpet completely up. So $250. If I see it and it's something I can't get out and I got to deal with, $250 for the carpet, straight up.
What?
Same thing with pets. Somebody secretly brung a cat in and they thought I wouldn't know, and I did know because I own a cat, so I know what a cat smells like. I know paw prints when I see it, and cats walks on tables, so I saw the paw prints in the tables. Charged them $250 off the back. I don't do pets. I don't care if it is a cat. I don't care if it's a fish. None of that. Number 3, you don't have to wash dishes staying in my Airbnb, but the least you can do is rinse them out if they have food in them. And I tell them that, and I also tell them if you're not going to wash them, put them in a dishwasher. When I come back, I want to see them in a dishwasher. I hate coming in to clean and I see them in the sink. I see leftover food.
Listen. That's enough. I don't need listen. Please do not let this Airbnb find me. I do not want to stay at a place like this. Carpet? You're telling me as soon as I step into your place, you're charging me $250 for stepping on the carpet. See, listen, she doesn't understand, guys. Let me just explain this. She doesn't understand that she's running a hospitality business.
What is this, amateur hour?
You guys think that, oh man, I'm in Airbnb, it's a separate business. It's hospitality. You're running a boutique hotel. So you need to furnish your place as if you were running a boutique hotel. Or how about this? People are going to get the carpet dirty. It's an Airbnb. It's not you staying there. If you want to have rules, rent to the person. That's what leases are for. Make sure you take care of this. Make sure you take care of that. See, they're staying there for a year, but You want someone to sign a contract for them staying there for 3 days. And then you want to rack up fees on them. $250 here, $250 there, $250 there. On top of a cleaning fee? On top of all of that.
Oh, hell no.
So for individuals who don't stay at Airbnbs, this is what everyone's talking about. This is why people at the World Cup said, no, thank you. No, thank you. I'm going to stay at the Hilton down the street, half the price. And I could go work out. And it's close to the stadium. And they give me free breakfast. But listen, at the end of the day, guys, these guys just don't believe us. And the best way that you can make people believe you is when they're not making any money. Remember when I tell you guys not to be loyal to these companies? The companies will learn when they're not making any money. Let me just explain this to you again. You cannot try to make someone change and then still give them their biggest motivator. Why are they going to change? Let's make that clear. Let's do that with a budget. If I or anyone just kept giving you money over and over and over again, just if it's amount of money, would you budget? You wouldn't. Why would you need to? The money's always going to come in. But since you have a finite amount of money, should you budget? The answer to that is yes. Because of what? Let's say it all together. You only have a certain amount of money and you need to conserve it. Even that, people still say, not today, I don't want to budget. They still want to keep the blinders on. But this video isn't about that, is it? This video is about Airbnb hosts. Well, let's go ahead and end the video with someone telling you guys exactly how they feel as a customer of yours.
Messages for people who own Airbnbs and rent them out. What the f are you guys doing? You shouldn't be assigning people that stay in your home a bunch of chores and charge them a cleaning fee. Are you out of your mind? No wonder people don't want to use Airbnb anymore. You honestly mean to tell me that if I'm staying at your house, I have to take out the trash, do the laundry, strip the bed, the towels to the bathtub? What do you mean I have to do all this and pay you a cleaning fee? And there's even some people that are like, to make it easier for the housekeeper, you're running a business. Me as the consumer or the guest shouldn't have to make things easier and more convenient for you. You trust and believe, I'm not doing chores.
Well, guys, there's nothing else to say after that. There's nothing else to say. Please make sure, guys, honestly, things are going to continue to get worse before they get better. The economy is going to continue to go down. We are continuing to see the wars happening and all this other stuff. I understand that people want to make money. I do. I totally get it. I understand that you want to make money. But here's the thing. You have to take care of yourself first before you go out and try to make money. And a lot of these individuals, they are investing first, saving last. And that is just not the way to do it. And not only top of that, but if something seems too good to be true, it probably is. Anyway, guys, if you love content like this, please join the Patreon. You will love it. We just did a video on Ken McElroy losing $50 million of investors' money. Listen, if you're into real estate, you will love that video. Also, too, you won't get all of your information from this one video. I need you to watch this one right here. Yes, it will give you information on the housing market, financial news, and get you into your first rental property. I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks.